Hello everyone, this is a tool I've been developing so that new users can learn machine code language for Commodore 64 and they can make their own little programs just like you would do in BASIC, things like poking the background, different colors. Now this is already set up for that. It's going to clean this up here. So what you'll see is this initial node here, and you can do things like load the accumulator with a value. Let's do 4 here, and you can store it into your this is the top left character here, or you can store it into $D020, which is the border color, I think. So if you click build and run here, it will ask you, there we go, so we'll just put D there and change the border to purple. So it works really well. It creates a Commodore 64 PRG file which you can put onto a USB stick and play on your the mini C64, or you can put it onto an SD card and run it through your Commodore itself. So this is the start of things to come. All I've got is a lot of the machine code opcodes set up. There might be one or two missing here, or there might be something about how I've named them. It might not make much sense, but it's basically immediate mode and absolute mode. I think I'm missing relative modes. I'm not too sure. If anyone wants to let me know, that would be good. I have no idea what that actually is there. Origin, yeah, I added that and forgot about it, but yeah, that's I think it just tells you. I've never seen this. I don't know what that does yet, but you can clean things up like that. You can move things out. You can bring in an address label and put it in between and give it a name, and then you can obviously jump to that. So I'm just going to clear that, and we'll make let's move these out and clean it up. I'm going to make something simple, like let's do load. Well, let's just do increment absolute is just going to increase the border value. There's a value that's already in the border. It will just increase that. We can also do let's see, increase absolute for, I don't know where it is now, for 0400. You can use hex, or you can use decimal, so you can switch here between them. You can also pan around in mouse wheel if you run out of room, and if you press home a couple of times, that'll reset. It's a little bit buggy, but it does the job. You can load and save your files here, and you can build and run from this point. Again, it will ask you for, there we go, I've just basically done that. What I've not done is looped around this, so I'm just going to go here and go, I'll just call it loop, and then I want to jump here, jump to, and I can put in here, I'm going to jump to loop, and then let's see what happens now. So yeah, it's gone through, it's changing the border very, very fast and changing this character very fast as well. It's running it real time, and yeah, it's all good to go. So if you're good at machine code, you know a bit more than me, I'd love for you to try this. I'd love for anybody to try it, just to do these little silly tests that I was always confused how to do, but you can see how that would work in decimal format as well, that you're basically just increasing the value of the character at that location. You're increasing the border value. We're just looping round. This is just like a for loop. You can imagine this in BASIC, but this is just the start block that gives you the SYS. So if I clear this out, like so, I'll find a way to clean up again, some sort of new project, whatever you want to do, but for now that's what I've done there. I completely forget what I put this in for, so I'm going to figure that out soon enough. But so what you can do is just build and run it, and it will just set the background to black. And in Vice you can look at the monitor, and if you do D080E to 0820 or something like that, you can see exactly what's in there. It's the SEI, okay, the LDA, and your D20 and D021 there, and then it just does an automatic RTS, which just takes you back to basic, and that's all working great. There's probably loads of bugs in there. There's probably things that don't work the way they're meant to. There's probably errors with things to do with the cycles and stuff. In fact, for some reason that's not shown anymore. It should be the cycle count and the sort of PAL fraction of a full scan there, but they've disappeared on me, so I'll need to figure that out as well, what's done that. But that's where it's at just now. Thanks for watching. Bye.